Hello traders, welcome back to the Forex Board Trading Academy with Victor, and today we will be doing analysis on one of the major currency pairs, which is Australian versus United States dollar. The reason for this choice was the overall very bullish outlook for the Australian dollar in general, and this could be also applied to the major, which is Australian versus United States dollar. And you can see here on this chart, it's a 4-hour time frame that price continues to move above the uptrend trend line. At the same time, it continues to move above the simple as well as exponential 200 period moving averages. Obviously a very bullish scenario, as well as higher highs and higher lows are being produced. And the most recent bounce resulted in the rejection of the trend line, as well as 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. And this means that the trend is highly likely to continue being bullish. Now here on this chart, you can see there is a triangle pattern here, and there is a breakout of the triangle. So I have applied fibs to this corrective wave down after the breakout occurred, and it shows me the level at 361.8 fibs. Price has been consolidating for the time being after the breakout of the triangle, and then it finally broke the resistance area, which was the first rejection of the triangle. This was the breakout which I used to apply another fibs. So we have 461 and 361 at the very same level. It's exactly correspond 1-on-1 to 0.7305, and this could be the key resistance for the upside move on the Australian versus United States dollar. In regards to the downside potential, what might happen? So here we have 61.8, and it is happens that a lot of times the spike is produced below the support level. So we might expect this spike to occur, which will result in a price moving below the 61.8, but it will not invalidate the bullish scenario, but it will most likely push the price towards the 88.6% fibs, which is also a psychological level which is near 0.7100, and to be precise, it is 0.7094. It is possible that we might see this move if there will be a breakout, and then price might continue going up. So this is one of the alternative scenarios for the bullish outlook. If there will be a break below the 88.6 and the psychological support at 7100, we most likely will see trend reversing to the downside, retesting this massive supply demand zone formed previously. And it also could be that the price will be retesting the moving average, and it will be important to see the price action near the moving average, but it will most likely reject it at this stage, because the moving average will continue moving up, and this will be the point of rejection if that will be the corrective wave. So for now, I clearly expect uptrend continuation on this pair. It's not that big, it's about 120 pips. Along with the multiple other Australian dollar pairs, I do expect Australian dollar to continue to be strong. So that's it for the Australian versus dollar, and I would like to quickly run through all the ideas we had done previously. Australian Swiss franc, valid idea, still waiting. As I said, Australian dollar looking strong, so this is one of the strongest trend that we might see could be the Australian Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc ranging, but today you see the price has reached the moving average. Perhaps this might result in this trend starting to become more bullish. Pound Canadian, guys, here we saw the break and close below 61 on the 4-hour time frame. This invalidates the idea, so stop or exit the idea right now, because it is invalidated. I don't think there is a bullish potential at this stage because of this breakout, although maybe we will revisit this currency pair once there will be attempts to break below this low. If there will be a failure, probably it could be a good idea to start looking for buying opportunity once again. So pound Canadian is invalidated due to this breakout. Okay, moving on to the other ideas that we had on the trading view, which is New Zealand Japanese yen. So here the ideal price has been reached. I think the risk here doesn't have to be big. This basically are the analysis. And this is not the trade idea, as you can see. So here what we might see is either price will start moving up from this point, or it will break below and continue going down. I think this would be extremely important point, extremely important level, price level at 69.70. Break below this level will most likely invalidate the bullish outlook. So here important to watch what will be happening at this stage. Although we need a clear 4-hour close below this level, there could be spikes towards this low and even lower, but 4-hour close below I think will invalidate this bullish scenario and price might be going down. Moving on to Australian Japanese yen, the idea remains valid, and as I said, Australian dollar does look strong. We can see we're starting to rise, and this could be the move that is just about to start. Perhaps tomorrow, Wednesday, will be the big trend. For today, price will be sluggish, I guess, but we will see. I do think there will be more consolidation, at least for another 20 hours or so. In regards to the gold, I was expecting this correction, and as I said, this could be due to the Swiss franc weakness, which has been shown a lot. So finally the gold corresponded to that, and the Swiss franc along with the gold is most likely get weak, and there could be a very strong decline, because this was rejected, although it was a very dirty rejection, very tricky market, and we saw the breakout below the uptrend trend line, below the 200 exponential and simple moving averages. Although here now price retesting the resistance of the triangle, and for now maybe consolidation. There is no clear view as to whether it will be a very fast decline or not, but it certainly seems like price might be continuing to go down, the price of gold obviously. Now the pound versus dollar. Here we see that in fact the price did hold above the moving average, and we see this move towards the upside. I think the scenario could be as I drawn before, but probably something like that. This could be one of the cases, but we will see how it goes. I think we will retest the 132.50, or if there will be a break below this low, price is likely to move down. And finally, the Euro Canadian dollar. This idea was invalidated because we had a stop loss at the break even. So zero risk here due to this rejection, as I have mentioned. And from what it seems, guys, we had pound Canadian, which broke to the downside. We had Euro Canadian, which rejected the resistance. And this brings me to conclusion that the Canadian dollar is getting strong, and we will be trying to find idea tomorrow on the Canadian dollar with a strong Canadian dollar, and we will see how it goes. So for now, it looks like the Canadian dollar is outperforming other fiat currencies. Okay, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the Australian versus dollar analysis today. And obviously, smash your likes, if comment, tell me if you didn't like something, and of course, let me know whether you still enjoy the MT4 analysis or would get back to the trading view. Thank you all for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.